Glorious people, this morning we are going to be sharing on this question. What do you do when someone tries to bring back the old you? What do you do when someone tries to bring back your past? That's the question we are going to be sharing on. And the topic has to do with Trigger Proof, a survivor guide. Trigger Proof, a survivor guide. Imagine you spent years healing, and then boom, one person, one moment, and it feels like the old you is clawing back. Does it sound familiar? It happens to many people. Just imagine, maybe some people, you might have made one mistake or the other that took you to maybe prison. You served your jail term and you came out. That was your past. It was just a single mistake that took you to where you went to, not a deliberate attempt, and that is not your character. And even if it were your character in the past, maybe in the correctional, you grew up, you learned certain things, and you came out of that past. You are no longer there, but you just meet someone who wants to bring you back, to drag you into that filthy past. What do? Always, this is what happens. They fail to understand that you have evolved. You journaled. You cried. You sat through the storm without yelling at the sky. You built peace from scratch. These are all the processes you have gone through. And then someone hits that button, that familiar phrase, that eye roll, that gaslight special. And suddenly, the healed you feels like a fragile disguise. Maybe they are expecting you to fight back to prove a point. But to prove you have healed, you breathe, taking a deep breath. You don't reply. All what you have to do, walk away. Not because you are weak, not at all, but because you refuse to let them drag you into a role you retired a long time ago. Never you allow people drag you to your past. If your past were not that good, they shouldn't take you there to bury you. Tell them you came out of that grave a long time ago and you're moving forward. You're growing bigger and you're getting better on a daily basis because you improve yourself on a daily basis. Tell them you no longer exist there. You long left a long time ago. That should be your response to such people. You don't need to yell. You don't need to be angry. You don't need to struggle to prove a point. Ignoring them is the best response. Nevertheless, you as my followers, feel free to let me know what you will do if your past were to be brought up and served to you in a platter of gold. When someone tries to resurrect the old you, what would you do? There are 3 options here. Feel free to tell me your reaction. A, snap back and regret it later. B, pause, remember who you are and pivot. C, distance yourself from anything that tempts your peace. Leave your response in the comment section. Is your answer A, B, or C? Take care and remain blessed.